Yo, 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 Coach Tally Adams, football guru, and welcome back to Football Guru Counterpunch. Bang! Here I am again with another episode. Well, the draft is over, and now sales are popping. Jerseys are selling, and Shedeur Sanders has found his way on the top 10 list after being a fifth-round draft pick, 144th pick, of being the third ranking of jersey sales already. So, will Shedeur make his money back? And the answer is I believe he will. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. But I believe that he's going to make his money back. The money that they said that he lost through his merchandise and also through sponsorships that he's already been receiving, and more sponsorships that will be to come. At this time, the fans are definitely backing and supporting him, and I am as well. And if you want to buy any of his jerseys, his T-shirts, just go to his website at Shedeur Sanders Legendary Merch. Shedeur Sanders Legendary Merch. And you buy your jerseys from him. Buy your jerseys, buy your T-shirts or whatever that he's selling, his brand. Buy from him, so he can make his money back. They put the man through something that we've never seen before, and the world know that it was wrong. But hey, man, we come together, we stick together, and everything will go from there. So if you want to buy something, go to his website and you buy it. So he's already third, in the top 10 after going through all the chaos that he went through on draft day, the prank calls from Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator son, just messing, just making a bad day, even better. So it was horrible, but the Sanders family found their way back in the news again. Deion Sanders, Coach Deion Sanders is a wonderful guy, and he raised a wonderful group, and he finds himself back in the news again, So I love it, but Coach Sanders always finds a way to boost numbers up, and the numbers flew sky high, definitely on day 2 and day 3 of the NFL draft. Everybody watching to see where Shedeur Sanders was going to get picked. The numbers went above 7 million viewers on ESPN2, NFL Network, and in other channels. I think it was CBS. So, he finds a way, the Sanders family finds a way to boost numbers, just like they did with the attendance and, at Jackson State, and just like they did with attendance in Colorado. They find a way to boost numbers and ratings. That's what they do, So, the NFL, they ate off of that. They ate off of that, which was, great for them, and I have no bad blood with that, business is business. But I do want, Shedeur Sanders to get his money. I do want him to get his money because he deserves it. And if it was me or my son, I would want him to get his money as well. So everybody support him. And, if you want to buy something, Cleveland Browns type or legendary T-shirts or whatever, definitely, shop with him and go to his website, Shedeur Sanders Legendary Merch, and get your materials from there. I'm loving it. I love what's going on. Shedeur Sanders is already in Cleveland. He's been spotted working out, and he's also going around and visiting schools. I know I seen a clip of him visiting a high school today, signing football and footballs and merchandise or materials for the kids, and speaking to the students at the school, and giving them positive messages, and he definitely has a lot of positive messages to give. He can write a book just off the draft or what happened to him in the draft and his feelings, and I'm pretty sure that he can make all his money back by just writing a book off of his experience through draft day 1, 2, and 3. Just going through the whole complete cycle of the combines and the pressure and the lies and some of the truths that coaches said about him, and what coaches said about him that was true and what coaches said about him that was false. he could definitely write a book about that, with the ups and downs of the emotions that he went through. Not just him, with Shiloh as well, of having a dream of being drafted and not being able to be drafted because of all this chaos going on with people not liking his dad. But it's over with. That's done. But I just want to, the day's topic is about, Shedeur Sanders making his money back. That's what the day's topic is about, and I definitely hope he makes his money back. I definitely hope he be smart with it, and continue to visit Cleveland and let Cleveland know that he's here, and also, grind and go in that locker room and when he gets opportunity, let all the players know that he belongs, let all the players know that he belongs, and he is the franchise, quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, because that was the team that picked him. All right, so that's the only way to show that you belong is you got to go in there and get it. So you gotta definitely win the locker room and win the players over on the field. His reps will be limited. It's not like he's going to be going there getting a whole lot of reps, because definitely Joe Flacco will be the starter, and probably Kenny Pickett will be the next guy getting reps, and we already know that even the 2's reps are limited, and then the 3 will probably be Doug Gabriel, because he got picked before Shedeur. So rightfully so, he'll probably be in front of Shedeur, and then Shedeur will be behind him. So he'll have to come from behind, and that's a tough climb to not get great reps all the time, and then you're definitely not with the ones. He won't be with the ones, when he get reps. He will be with the 2s, not with the 2s, with the 3s and the 4s, guys that's trying to make the roster themselves, and definitely won't be in a situation where he is, when he come in and the plays are scripted to win. For definitely the first string will be scripted to beat the defense, and the second string might get a little tougher, but when it comes to the third and fourth string, it's not really scripted anymore to win, and then you're actually throwing to guys that's actually trying to make the team. So you're definitely not throwing this to the starters. But the thing about it is you gotta make what you can make. It's no excuses. You got an opportunity, you got a chance. So you get your 3 plays, you got to take those 3 plays and you got to make something of it. But for everybody here that's still on and listening to me right now, I want to let you know it's not going to be easy, man. Being a 5th round draft pick is definitely set you up for failure. You don't get a lot of reps. You don't get a lot of reps when you come in there. So it's not like he's coming in there like he was in Colorado. He's being the man. When he was in Jackson State, he was the man, and he come in and he gets the majority of the reps. He's not going to be getting those reps. He's not going to be getting those reps, and he'll get some preseason games. He'll probably in the preseason games, Joe Flacco will probably start off the first quarter, and then Kenny Pickett get the second quarter. Doug Gabriel gets the third quarter. Shedeur Sanders will probably get the fourth quarter, or maybe not even the whole fourth quarter. His reps are maybe increase, maybe not increase. It's gonna be tough. His reps are not gonna get a lot of reps, guys. So it's gonna be tough. So I'm hoping that he lasts in there, he stick in there. I definitely believe that he's the best quarterback in the room. I do believe that, But at the end of the day, you got to go and you got to prove yourself. You got to show everybody that you belong. Show everybody that you're worthy to be drafted in the first round. And the cream always rise to the top. And if some way he gets released or let go, I'm pretty sure somebody else will pick him up. And if it does happen, man, I hope Jacksonville pick him up. I want him to go to Jacksonville so bad. But, Cleveland fans, I'm for you. You deserve something great, man. Is going 3-13 last year and having last 20 seasons or just 19 winning seasons. 19 losing seasons of finishing the bottom 2 in your division. You deserve some greatness. So I'm definitely rooting for you, because everybody else, everybody else skipped him. And I know that it was the owner's decision to make this happen, but he made it happen, and I'm happy that he made it happen. He's on the team now, and pretty sure ticket sales will go through the roof. But the dog pound always, kept fans. So I'm pretty sure the excitement will go up when once he gets his opportunity and his chance. But right now the Sanders family is back in the bright lights, and hey man, they're in the bright lights. I'm gonna talk about them. So it will all kind of die down a little bit, as training camp and everything starts to come along. But today, hey, back in the limelight again, man, and Shedeur is up in the top 3 of not tickets, but jersey sales, and just letting everybody know, man, if you're going to buy something from him. Just help him get his money back. That he definitely lost for not being a first round, second round pick, first round pick where he was projected to be. So. Man, that's my take for the day. I'm gonna keep you guys too long, but let's be team Shedeur, man, for a while, and let's help him get his money back that the NFL took from him. And I'm pretty sure the NFL is gonna be using all the videos that they get and putting it on their Instagram and NFL pages and stuff, trying to boost their numbers on there as well, still using this man as they didn't even take him in the draft. But, it is what it is. I just keep telling to check me out, and I keep giving you guys, more and more content. But definitely the Sanders family is winning. Man, shout out again to Coach Sanders, Shiloh, and Shedeur. And even Sanders Jr.'s, man, shout out to him as well, man. Because without him, man, we wouldn't even knew what was going on around with, his camera work. So, shout out to all of them, man. Respect. All right, appreciate y'all, man. That's helped Shedeur get his money back. And I'll be talking to you guys again. And I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. And keep coming and watch me, man. Coach Tally Adams, Football Guru. Thank you for watching. Football Guru Counterpunch.